I know.
There's a part of me.
I'm glad you finally said it.
Well, it took me a while to recognize why I felt that way. Like, is there a version of me that doesn't like my husband when I start to clean? And then I recognize raised by a single mother who was the man in my life who taught me that men are supposed to do certain things. But when I'm cleaning, there's a voice of my mom in my head. Why hasn't this been fixed? Why is this handle still jiggly? Really confusing as to why when I clean, I feel a resentment. That's not a rhetoric that I want to carry in my subconscious to the point I can't even enjoy cleaning up our house. Right. That masculine energy has been bestowed on us from our single mothers is lying dormant and it's coming up when we have to exude masculine energy. So if I'm cleaning up and you are with a client watching TV and you just chilling, that resentment is present. And I see on videos all the time where men will get afraid of just relaxing on the couch because their woman is cleaning. And they feel like when their woman is cleaning, they need to be up doing something. They start to feel unappreciated, unseen, not validated, not worthy. Anger is present. That's weird.
I feel like it's more.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. This age-old proverb resonates deeply across cultures and generations. It speaks to the undeniable influence that family has on our lives, shaping who we are and who we become. This saying is found worldwide. From the bustling streets of New York to the serene villages of Japan, the essence of family remains a universal constant. It transcends borders, languages, and traditions. It reflects a truth we all know: family shapes us. The laughter shared during a family picnic, the stories told by grandparents, and the lessons learned from parents all contribute to the tapestry of our lives. Our parents, our siblings, our grandparents, they all leave their mark. Each generation passes down wisdom, values, and traditions, creating a legacy that endures through time. This is the power of family legacy. It's a thread that connects us to our past and guides us into the future. These connections are not just about blood, but about shared experiences and memories. It's in our blood, our bones. Think about it. The way we laugh, the way we love, even the way we face challenges, all influenced by those who came before us. A mother's choices have a profound impact on her children, especially in the absence of a father. Her strength, resilience, and love become the guiding light for her family. A musician's child might have a natural gift for music. Coincidence? Perhaps. But more likely it's the result of growing up in a world filled with melodies and rhythms. But maybe it's something deeper, something passed down, a blend of nature and nurture, where genetics and environment intertwine to shape our destinies. We see this pattern throughout history. From ancient dynasties to modern families, the influence of lineage is evident. Royal families, dynasties, all built on the idea of inherited traits and power. These families have long understood the importance of legacy and the role it plays in shaping the future. This isn't just an outdated concept. In today's world, the idea of family legacy continues to hold significant weight. It influences our choices, our careers, and even our values. It's a reality we can't ignore. The bonds we share with our family members shape our identity and our place in the world. The influence of family is undeniable. It's a force that molds us, supports us, and sometimes challenges us to be better. It's time we acknowledge its true weight. Recognizing the profound impact of family can help us appreciate the connections we have and the legacy we are building for future generations. Today we glorify the self-made individual. The narrative of the self-made person is deeply ingrained in our culture. We celebrate those who seem to have risen from nothing, achieving greatness through sheer willpower and determination. The one who pulled themselves up by their bootstraps. This image is powerful and inspiring, suggesting that anyone can achieve success if they work hard enough. But is it really that simple? Did they truly achieve everything on their own? When we dig deeper, we often find that the story is more complicated. Or were there unseen forces at play? Factors like family support, social connections, and even luck can play significant roles in one's success. This isn't to diminish anyone's hard work. Hard work is undoubtedly a crucial component of success, but it's not the only one. It's to acknowledge the reality of our starting points. The environment we grow up in, the resources available to us, and the opportunities we are given all shape our paths. Some are born on a mountaintop, others in a valley. These starting points can make a world of difference in the journey ahead. To pretend these differences don't exist is naive. It overlooks the systemic inequalities that can hinder or help us. The modern world preaches individualism. It tells us that we are solely responsible for our success and that we alone control our destiny. It tells us we are solely responsible for our success. This message is reinforced by motivational speakers, self-help books, and popular media. But this is a dangerous lie. It can lead to feelings of inadequacy and failure when we don't achieve the same level of success as those we idolize. It ignores the invisible hand of family history. Our backgrounds, the support we receive, and the legacy we inherit all play crucial roles. The advantages and disadvantages we inherit. These can include financial support, education, and even the values instilled in us from a young age. The truth is much more complex. Success is a tapestry woven from many threads, including hard work, opportunity, and support. We are not blank slates. We come into this world with a history, a context, and a set of circumstances that shape us. We are products of our past. Understanding this can help us create a more equitable society where everyone's potential can be realized. And at the heart of this family influence often stands the mother. Her role in nurturing, guiding, and supporting can be pivotal in shaping the future of her children. The sins of the father and more recently the mother will be visited upon the children. This ancient proverb is harsh but true. We carry the burdens of our ancestors, their traumas, their mistakes, their unresolved issues. This isn't about blame, it's about understanding. A child raised in chaos may struggle to create stability. A child of addiction may inherit that same demon. The patterns repeat, often unconsciously. We inherit not just genes, but emotional patterns, ways of thinking, reacting, coping. These can be positive, but often they are negative. Unhealthy habits, destructive behaviors, all passed down through generations. This is the weight of family legacy. It can be a heavy burden to bear. In the past, maternal choices were paramount, made jointly with the family. Mothers influenced marriages, alliances, all based on lineage and reputation. Why? Because a mother's decisions indirectly shaped the family's future. A mother known for wisdom and nurturing was a valuable asset. A mother involved in scandal and deceit, a liability. This wasn't prejudice, it was observation, a recognition of patterns that repeated across generations. We've lost sight of this wisdom. We pretend the past doesn't matter, but familial historical choices offer valuable clues. They reveal strengths, weaknesses, tendencies. It's not a crystal ball, but it's foolish to ignore the signs. The past is not dead, it's alive within us. Does this mean children are destined to repeat the poor choices of their mothers? Not necessarily, but it does mean we need to be aware of these patterns. We need to understand the maternal influences shaping the lives of those intertwined with ours. Breaking free from these negative cycles is possible, but it's hard work. It takes courage, self-awareness, and a willingness to confront uncomfortable truths. It means acknowledging the past, not denying it. Therapy, self-reflection, building healthy relationships. These are all tools for change. It's a process, not an overnight transformation. But with effort, we can break free from the cycles of poor familial choices. We are not prisoners of our heritage. We can choose a different path. What about mothers struggling with the burdens of their family legacy? We need to approach them with empathy. They didn't choose their starting point nor their environment. Both primary influences for the path they take. Accountability and empathy must be wielded together always. But empathy doesn't mean blind trust. It doesn't mean opening ourselves up completely. We all have a responsibility to protect ourselves, our well-being, our futures. This is where boundaries come in. We need to be discerning about who we let into our lives, who we trust with our hearts, our vulnerabilities, our dreams. This is not about being cold or uncaring. It's about self-preservation. Empathy without boundaries is a recipe for disaster, especially in romantic relationships with people whose maternal influences have been harmful. Think of your life like an onion. At the center is your core, your most vulnerable self. Each layer represents a level of intimacy, access, and trust. For children, the maternal influence is often at the core. Family often gets a head start. They are the inner layers, but that access is not guaranteed. It's earned through trustworthiness, reliability, shared values. If a family member betrays that trust, they get moved outward. This might seem harsh, but it's essential for healthy relationships. We need to protect our inner circles, our emotional well-being. We cannot allow toxic influences, even from family, to poison our lives. Choose your inner circle wisely. It's your responsibility. Romantic choices shape the legacy we inherit. They can be a source of strength, pride, and support, but they can also be a source of pain, dysfunction, and limitation. The key is awareness. Understand you and your partner's history, the good and the bad. Recognize the patterns that repeat, the strengths inherited, the weaknesses that must be overcome. This knowledge is power. Use it to build a better life for yourself, for your future family. Our parents' generation was one of violating boundaries. Because of this, you do not protect yourself properly. This stops today. You have the information you need. You have the power to choose the legacy you pass on, and the influences you allow to contribute. You are writing the next chapter. Stay strong, brothers. Till next time.